You are welcome to I Can Make It. What a joy, what a life, what a time, what a season. I want to let you know we love you and we are always excited coming to the studio to share thoughts with you on I Can Make It. We strongly believe that life will not give you what you deserve, but life will give you what you demand. Put pressure on it today, it will come out strong. Push, don't give up. We are here and I'm happy to be here in the studio today again with my brother Callistus. Thank you for always coming. We're putting our heads together to check, and we're just looking at and telling ourselves, you have to prepare for whatever. You know, we're just sharing by saying that, why do you have to go? Yeah, I just have to survive. It's not my fault because, you see, you have to. Even in life, it's a fight. You know, when we were born into this world, we came out with over 6 million sperm
cells.
Yes, sperm cells. Yes. And we had to fight, and we fight through. It just
became a winner.
Unfortunately, I won that race, and the rest laid down their lives so that I can succeed. And in this life right now, we have to keep on fighting. That thing you are looking for, somebody else is looking for it. So you don't go sit down and be dejected and rejected and confused and begin to analyze the situation. Oh, rain is falling. You are not salt. Get an umbrella and get into the rain. Sun is too much. The sun shall not smite you by day. So sun will not go on servicing. None of them, however, they be here before you came. And because God sent you here, they have a place for you.
That's right. They have a place for you. Did you hear that? Whatever you see, nature has its work for you. That's why it says that all things work together for your good. The rain is working together for your good.
Yeah.
The sun is working together for your good. The moon, the stars, they are all working together for your good. What you need to do is just take your place. Remember here, we always say that things will not fall apart if you play your part. And things will always take their place if you take your own place. Yes. All right, so today we want to continue with, those lies. The last episode we talked about lies, certain lies that will stop people and tell them that they cannot move forward. All right, so today we want to continue with those lies, and we are doing this so that when those thoughts come to your mind, you will wave them off, you will shut them off, you will say, no, this is a lie. I must make it, I must move forward. So one of them today is this. It says, usually this is what we will tell ourselves, that I don't like being rejected because it is embarrassing. We are talking about the lie of what? Of rejection. Okay? Nobody likes to be rejected. Nobody loves to be rejection. What is rejection? All right? Maybe you have a project and then you need maybe just 5,000 and you have 3,000, and then you go to an uncle or you go to a friend and you are asking for the balance of 2,000 to make it up to 5,000, and then the person tells you, oh, sorry, I don't have the 2,000. And then you feel bad, you feel rejected, or you go to somebody and you want to share your vision with the person. You tell the person, look, this is what I want to do, and I just want an encouragement from you. And then the person tells you, my friend, get away. You cannot make it. This thing cannot work in this town. This system cannot, does not support what you have. And then you feel bad. You feel rejected, and then you go away. We want to encourage you. Don't feel rejected. Look at the truth. Look at the truth. The truth is this. Nobody enjoys being rejected. But unfortunately for everyone who wants to be a goal-getter, rejection is an important part of every success story. Is that right, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, because the truth of it is that for you to be totally accepted, you must be totally rejected. Until you are rejected, you will not be injected into your place in life. Many times rejection make you look inward. Many times rejection actually bring the best out of you. Many times people that reject you are there so that they can give you space, so that you can actually fly strong. I remember the story of the Wright brothers. Their father was a bishop, and they begin to dream about putting this bed on the air, this big machine on the air. Even their father did not see to the eye of the spirit that these guys mean business. They were rejected. Boy, talk about Henry Ford. They bought the first people, one of those first people that bring car. Even their relation did not believe. They believe that if the car ever moves, it will not stop.
It will crash, yes.
So at the end of the day, they suffer rejection. I want to let you know, if you are rejected, is because of your importance.
Wow.
You have to go inward. Because the reason why you are rejected is because they don't see what you see. Now, in life, where you stand determine what you see. A man that stands downstairs will not see the man that is on the second floor. A man on the last skyscraper sees a car like a very long trailer. A man that is on the down floor see a car differently. So when both of you are making illustration at different levels, they see differently. So what I see is not what you see. The eye that sees are rare. The eye that look are many. Many just look. They don't see. So if they don't see what you see, don't get disappointed. Many times, the people that become somebody in life, that begin to achieve great things in life, they were men and women that have suffered rejection one way or the other. And that is why it is said, the stone that the builder rejected have become the chief cornerstone. So if you are ever, sometimes you just, it might just be that you propose to a woman and you are rejected. It's because it's not the right person. Tell the person, thank you. In fact, go and do Thanksgiving. I remember many years ago, there is a lady, Ruth, that married Billy Graham. The girl that Brother Billy proposed to at the first time, after some time, the girl rejected him. And many years later, him and the wife, they were walking, and he saw that lady, and the wife needed to go and tell that lady, thank you for rejecting my husband. If not that you reject him, he wouldn't have met me today. Many a time, rejection will make you meet the right person.
Wow.
So don't be afraid when men reject you. Don't be afraid when situation reject you. Don't even be afraid if you go for interview in an organization and you are rejected. They are rejecting you so that the bigger organization, a bigger place for you will come.
You.
Don't just put down and say, oh, they don't like me. Everybody is not likable. There are some people, they didn't do me anything. I don't like them. And it's not because I'm a sinner. It's just because I don't like them. Everybody is not likable. I don't know about you. Well, I'm not too spiritually minded that I'm not earthly good. I know that many times people, you just see some, it didn't do you anything. You don't like them. And it's not your fault that you don't like them, because the love of God is constraining us. And that is why you see there are some people, they are not likable because of their behavioral pattern, because of the way they do. But what am I going to do? And I believe there are people, don't they like me too? But me, I'm just on my own. You shine your shine, I shine my shine.
Right.
Everybody shine is so shine. I'm not here because of you. I'm here because I'm aware that God has a plan concerning my life, and I celebrate myself. So don't go kill yourself over somebody. Or maybe you are there, you are listening to me as a young girl, and the boy told you are too fat. Don't worry, there are people that like you fat. There are some people that say, oh, you are too slim. Don't bother yourself. There are people that just need that slim person. Life is a product of variety. Right. You like your like, I like my like, and my like is not your like, and your like is not my like. So I allow you to like your like, because we are all different. Your likeness is not my likeness. But leave me alone. And if you reject me, also leave me alone. I'm just here doing what I love to do, and I'm happy I'm alive. You can make it.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now, I want to ask you a question. The question is, it says, have you ever heard of a true life success story which does not, or which doesn't include rejection at one point or the other? We're giving you this an assignment. Go and check, read through, Google out, all right? Find out people who have been successful in their different endeavors, and look and find out if they were not rejected at one point or the other.
And now, before you continue, you know, we talked about great people that have made impact. There are people that have suffered rejection. If you read story about Abraham Lincoln, how many times was he rejected?
I'm telling you.
If you even read story about the president of present-day Nigeria, how many times he was even crying one time? I really sorry for you. You cried. And that is it. You don't give up. You come again. They reject you. You come again. They reject you. And before you know, they say, leave him alone. And you get there when they leave you alone.
What I'm trying to say is, in fact, if you have been, if in any way in your life, in your endeavor, you've been rejected, I want to say congratulations. That is a sign to show that you are on your way up. What it simply means is that just prepare for the next upliftment. Look at what he says here. He says rejection is very important to your story because it helps you know how to rebrand. So if you are rejected from this point, just go and rebrand. All right? Go and rebrand. Go and repackage. All right? and deliver properly. All right. So rejection is like a school teacher. I mean, it's just telling you, look, you need to adjust something. All right. You need to learn some lessons. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to learn how that this thing doesn't work in this area, or how that this works in this area. So rejection should be a stepping stone. It should be a springboard.
Yeah.
It should be something that would what that will leap you into what your next success story. We encourage you, please push on. Okay. Don't see rejection as something that, in fact, if you have been never, I mean, if you've never faced rejection in your life, please think again. Go to the mirror and look at yourself very well. Look at yourself very well. Because there are forces that are going against you. That's right. Yeah. So those forces, as a matter of fact, if they don't come tugging at you, then know that your purpose, your assignment is not important. But as long as your assignment is important, as long as your purpose is important, something must come your way. Something, great storm will come your way. But the good thing about great storm is that great storm will always have a great calm. If you push, if you are not fearful, if you use wisdom, if you learn a lot, if you repackage and rebrand, I'm telling you, that great storm will become a great calm.
You know, you said repackage and rebrand. And that is why you see every organization just have that rebranding, repackaging. Now, but it's the same thing. It's just that the content is the same, the pack is different. So you don't lose your content, but you can change your package.
That's right.
Now, if you don't know how to greet, go greet. That's another way of packaging. If you don't know how to improve yourself. That's a better way of packaging. So learn, what do I need to do to enhance the thing that I'm doing to present it better? Maybe you're delivering the sense of your delivery. Maybe there is something you are not doing. I believe you can make it, you can succeed. Just repackage, rebrand, the same content, different style of delivery.
All right. You listen to this. Whenever you are rejected, just know that there is something about you, your products or your services, that needs to upgrade. So we're saying upgrade. All right, listen to me. Upgrade. Upgrade your learning. Upgrade your knowledge. Upgrade your understanding. Just upgrade, okay? It's part of the repackaging that we're talking about, all right? Please go back to school if you need to go back to school. Or, I mean, go and learn another trade if you need to learn another trade, okay? Just do something to do what? To upgrade. Because when you upgrade, that's when the box will start rolling. All right? All right, sir.
Yeah, when you upgrade, you will not be downgrade. Now, if you upgrade, you will not be downgrade. So upgrade yourself. You can go back. You can, like he said, go back to school, read books, hear other people, listen to tapes, go online, educate yourself in that same area. You'll be surprised that the you that they said cannot amount to anything, you will be able to give some amount to do something.
That's right. Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the next lie that people would normally tell themselves and then they get deterred. This one says, people will always say, I don't have the capital to start. I don't have the capital to start. What is the capital, sir?
A carpenter is not the one that comes to do chair in your house. A carpenter is an amount that you think you want to use to start something. For example, getting funds. You know, a lot of people because say, I don't have money. I don't know who will help me. I don't have a brother. I don't have father. I don't have mother. Listen to me. Your idea can become the capital.
Beautiful. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That the capital you need to start with what is the idea.
The idea.
Because the idea rules the world.
Yeah, the idea. I remember I've told this story here about Brother Tom in Kenya. This man went to prison.
Shit money.
And he went to prison. I even saw him on Facebook
Yes,
today.
the other day, yes.
The man went to prison, and he was in prison. He was cleaning the toilet. That was what the job he was doing there. He committed an offense. That offense sent to prison. In prison, he got the right senses, and the well-discovered correction center, and I got the right senses. But he was washing toilet there while he was there. And when he came back to come and meet his 2 children, 2 or 3 children. And the wife was a teacher, and the wife was really going through to raise those children. When he came back, he now decided, okay, what can I do? I don't have a job. I don't have money. My wife is struggling to put food on the table. He decided to go to a park. And he got to the park. He appealed to those people managing this transport company and asked them, let me take over the toilet. If I clean the toilet, don't worry, don't give me detergent. I will clean it. But when people come to use it, they will pay me 1 shilling. And they agree. And the man said, well, why not? This is not that place. It's not even no-go area. He said, when I went there, I met bottles, I met a lot of things. Do you know why you don't have capital? Because you are not ready to make sacrifice. Your sacrifice is your capital. Your service is your capital. If you don't have capital, have service ability. I always tell my children, service is the rent you pay for every space you occupy. You say you don't have carpenter, or you don't have carpenter, or you don't have carpenter, or you don't learn carpenter. You have a carpenter. The reason why you have a carpenter, that idea, sell it. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what you can do. How can you be in an estate, a young man? You don't lie down like lizard in the morning. You are not contributing to the place where you are, and you want to continue eating 3 square meals a day. No. You should get up in the morning and begin to look at, what do I do to these people that are in my compound? Do you know that washing a neighbor's car in your compound can give you employment?
Yes.
You don't even know who you are dealing with. Every day we meet important people that is able to give us job. Many a times, those people, it's attitude. It's your attitude, your mannerism. Your attitude can create job for you.
That's right.
Your attitude can create job for you. They will never tell you there is space, but your attitude can actually make space for you. They will say, this young man, I don't want this young man to go. I want this young man around me. Okay, come and stay here. Okay, come and do this. Okay, come and do this. From there, you launch yourself. But what is wrong with so many of us? You think because you are a graduate and that is all you need. They might call you graduate, but you are only just a man that has information. And if you cannot use that information that you have that you cannot use will not go about your transformation. So you need that information, use information, and that make you useful. If you don't use information, that make you useless.
Wow.
So useful information bring you to a place where you can be productive and you have capital.
Wow, did you hear that? If you don't use information, you are useless. Listen to this. He said, you will seldom find any great man or woman who had enough financial capital to start up with their businesses. We'll give you another assignment. Go and check and ask. Go on Google. Find out. A lot of, business tycoons who have made it today didn't start with financial.
Big amount of money.
Big amount of money. What did they start with? They started with what?
Yeah,
they started with the idea. They started with what? With the service. All right? Okay, so your perspective matters a lot. You just heard him. He said that he has a friend in Kenya whose capital was shit. Oh yeah, so your capital can be shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it depends on what your perspective. If you look properly, last time we said here that if your eyes are properly anointed, you can see a solution in a problem. All right. So who would imagine that shit can become, can fetch you millions, can give you.
And he used it today.
And he used it here today, and it's
children
so
are
much,
schooling outside the country, they are not even graduated.
Yes, from shit. All right. So your capital is from here. All right. Sit down and think. Always think about solving problems. Once you can get a solution for a problem, then your capital is around waiting for you. All right. Listen to this. All you need to start up your vision is to start with whatever resources you have right now. If you decide to wait till you have or share or save up enough money to start, trust me when I say this, you may never get to start. You may never get to start. You may never get to start. So we're saying just start it right now. It doesn't really matter. Like we said, the resources may be just small. All right? I told you once, by the junction of where I live, I think there's this woman who fries akara. What does it take to start to fry akara? Takes one measure. Even half, you can start with a half measure of a standard measure. Once you get oil, and how do you even start to do that? It's very simple. If you have good relationship, you have good rapport, you can go to the people who sell. Give me a standard measure of beans. Give me half a bottle of oil. All right? Firewood is everywhere. You can pick sticks around. You can start something. So I tell you, every morning, if you pass by that place, people are queued up. Yes, if they are very big cars, waiting to buy.
Somebody that have an idea.
An idea. All right, so ideas rule the world. So idea can be your capital. Okay. Start with what? Your idea. Yeah. All right then. So.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, it's okay.
All right.
Now listen, the truth is that there is a story of a woman I want to bring to you. There's this woman that was sacked from a place where she worked. She worked in in a hotel, and all of a sudden she was sacked from that place. And she came and cried to a man, a man who was our mentor, and began to tell her and say, I've just been sacked from my place of work. The woman was crying and the man was listening. When he finished, the man now told him, okay, you need to do something. He said, I don't know what to do. I have my children, this, that. The man asked, what about the cookies you brought to me the other day? Who made it? He said, I was the one. The man said, okay, go start making cookies. Go fry something. Go back. The woman was shocked. Say, what? I should start making? Say again, start something. Do you know that that woman went and got some money and started making these cookies? And what did she do? She went back to her office to go and meet her colleagues and did some for the manager and did some, and he went and gave them for free. And he shared, and they tested and said, wow, this thing is
Nice
very
cookie.
fine. Line cookies. Somebody placed an order for 1 dozen.
Wow.
Before you know, somebody placed an order. Before you know, somebody placed an order. In less than how many months, the woman now employs somebody,
yes.
and from her kitchen, he did not go and rent a shop. From her kitchen, she started it. Before you know it, the thing grew. She get a shop, and the day she came, the mentor was shocked when somebody drove in and started shouting and behaving anyhow and said, I brought something for you. This is just for you, and gave him $1,000.
Wow.
From that same business.
That same
Let me
cookie.
tell you something. Sometimes some of you just need to be sacked. You need
So
to be
that
sacked
your head, yes,
so that
can
your
think
head
well.
can come out of sack. You can stop sagging, and even when you receive that sack letter, it will knock your head and
right.
crack your feet together. Sometimes you need to be pushed out of that house. You know, woe unto him that is at ease. Some of you are just too, what will I put it? Is it too too comfortable? Let me tell you, listen to me. When you are too comfortable, you don't think well. Sometimes you just need the heat of life. You just need the heat of life. Sometimes that heat will push the best out of you. That sometimes God allows you to go through terrible things so that you can be developed for what He wants to do with you. No wonder when Jesus was born, He was not born in Icon. You remember the place He was born? The reason why He was born there, where He's coming from, you know, He said the birds of the air have a place to lay their head.
But the Son of
And
Man
he
doesn't have
he
anywhere.
said, you know why He was saying the Son of Man doesn't have a place to lay? He said, compare with where He's coming from and where you are trying to make Him sleep, that is not the best place.
Wow.
Listen to me. The best is yet to come. Don't give up. Don't look down. Don't be so carried away. That's why when people discuss, oh, they are talking about the economy, let me tell you, no matter how hungry beat a lion, lion does not eat grass.
Wow. That's just his nature.
It's not in his nature. And I want to announce to you, no matter what they say, 10 million to poverty, 30 million to
You
poverty,
can make it.
I want to take this one to nobody is taking you in, and nobody is taking you out. You can make it. So you have to encourage yourself and begin to wait, because even the man that said he wants to take you in and take you out does not even know what is going to happen in the next 30 minutes. Why not sit down and talk to the one that creates everything, and without him there is nothing made that is made that you see today, and say, listen, I am not a mistake. I am a project that you have sent in here. Look at my time. So take your time, because I'm about to do something that
That's
the
right.
eyes have not seen,
That's
that
right.
ears have not
No
heard,
heard.
the thing that you have in stock for me. Listen to me. In your family, your children might be getting ready to go to school. You might not have paid the school fees. Go to that school and promise them that these children will succeed. You will be able to make it. Be ready to humble yourself to pay the price you need to pay. Don't be too big to commit yourself to some certain things you need to know. Listen to me. You can make it. I'm saying to you, that business, get up in the morning. Go ahead, and as you keep on pushing, you will get there. Well, this is Simon and Samantha and Callisto saying, you can make it. And until see you again in our next edition, we say, God bless you, and bye-bye. We love you.
We love you.